begin today with that graphic and emotional testimony playing out in a Woodstock courtroom during the sentencing hearing for JoAnn Cunningham. The Crystal Lake mother said she would give her life to get her son AJ back.
Cunningham previously told me they had a good, loving family. Well, we knew that was a lie. We didn't know how much until today. CBS 2 political reporter Dana Kozlov has been at the hearing today. Joins us live now. Dana.
Yeah, Brad and Erica, she may have tried to convince you, Brad, and other people that her home life was okay, but you mentioned those cell phone videos and that audio from JoAnn Cunningham's own cell phone that was played in court today by prosecutors. It brought the courtroom to tears, and this was before she spoke on her behalf.
My heart and my mind are consumed with despair, pain, sadness, grief, unceasing anguish, and extreme remorse.
A tearful JoAnn Cunningham spent 8 minutes talking to the judge, facing up to 60 years in prison for admitting to killing her 5-year-old son AJ Fruend. Cunningham talked about her abuse as a child, indicating it led to her abuse of AJ.
I love him. I miss him. There's nothing I wouldn't do to bring him back.
Earlier in the hearing, the courtroom saw a different Cunningham, the woman from 2019 who took cell phone video of exchanges she had with her young son in March of 2019.
Where is it?
But why do you want them to hurt me and Parker? Why?
So I don't ever see you again.
And this one just 2 weeks before AJ's death.
I just don't want a family, and I want.
You don't have one. You already have one already. And that's Daddy included. Daddy, let me tell you, you got Daddy all mixed up. Do you really think he'd choose you over me and Parker?
No, I don't think that.
More than a dozen witnesses testified in her hearing, including a forensic pathologist who examined AJ's body.
Basically, his whole head is severely swollen, and there's bleeding throughout the scalp and soft tissues over the whole head.
What did that tell you, doctor?
That he had massive trauma to the head.
The prosecution also showed pictures from inside the family's Crystal Lake home after AJ's dad reported him missing, clear warning signs of problems. One picture even showed a padlock on the outside of AJ's filthy bedroom to lock him inside.
I will never be able to justify anything, nor do I ever want to. Through my negligence, my weaknesses, and failures, it created a host of problems for me.
JoAnn Cunningham will be sentenced at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, and McHenry County prosecutors are asking that she get the maximum 60 years in prison. Brad?
Yeah, boy, Dana, once you think it couldn't get any more bleak. What about AJ's father, Andrew Fruend Sr.?
Well, he also was charged with AJ's murder. He pled not guilty like Cunningham herself did initially. He waived his right to a jury trial, so he is scheduled at some point to have a bench trial, although I have read reports that he may also now be trying to negotiate a plea deal, so it's unclear what will happen with Andrew Fruend in the next weeks or coming months. Brad?
All right, CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov. Dana, thank you. This was not the first time JoAnn Cunningham spoke. Last year, she and I had some candid conversations while she was behind bars, some of which became evidence today.
At this time, the people seek to admit People's Exhibit 23 into evidence. People's Exhibit 23 is a stipulation agreed to by the parties relative to a May 4th, 2019 phone call at 12:44 p.m. between the defendant and CBS reporter Brad Edwards.
JoAnn and I spoke at length over a series of weeks, both on the phone and in letters. Even during those conversations, she denied killing her son.
I want my kids. I want my family. That's what I want. I want my family.
And Eric, after I think when we initially would talk about those conversations, we always know she wasn't telling the truth, but to see the degree to which she wasn't was something else.
And to hear it, that little boy's voice, hearing it from him, is just heartbreaking.
Yeah, many people won't forget that.